commentary partner, Dylan McQueen.
Grease Monkey was kind of hoping we weren't going to have to deal with him again.
Well, hopefully, after the last few episodes, everything will be a little nicer this time around. Calm down. I'll tell you right now, though, this crowd's not going to be playing nice. Listen to this ovation, I guess you could call it, for Dylan McQueen.
Grease Monkey's fairly certain you won't even find Dylan McQueen and the word nice in the same room, Carmen.
Quite the gift for Dylan McQueen. Alex Kane joining forces with our commentary partner here, Grease Monkey.
Dylan McQueen apparently is a bit more persuasive than we gave him credit for. Able to talk Alex Kane into joining his stable.
But there's one thing we've come to know is Dylan McQueen can certainly talk.
That he can.
But that man right there, Alex Kane, is as legit as they come. One of the greatest wrestlers you're going to find anywhere in this country. You can see him on Vice TV, MLW. And right now he is racing Gadsden, Alabama for New South Wrestling. But in the corner of Dylan McQueen.
Grease Monkey hates to give Dylan McQueen credit for nothing, Carmen, but he certainly is well scouted, picking out a pedigree like Alex Kane.
Yeah, definitely a huge get for the McQueendom.
Dylan McQueen has the Suplex Assassin under contract, and I guess we're soon to find out who his target's going to be tonight.
Whoever it is, they have a tough bout in front of them. Who's it gonna be taking on the Suplex Assassin, Kevin Ryan? Well, if there's anybody in the New South locker room who's up for this fight, I guarantee you it is this guy right here. Brain dead Kevin Ryan. Definitely one for taking risks.
Absolutely did.
Oh!
The New South faithful making Kevin Ryan feel welcome.
What a pleasant surprise.
And Dylan McQueen certainly didn't see this here coming.
What a way to kick off Action Clash. Getting the streamers going nice and early.
Grease Monkey's starting to think the fans just like to make things hard for our cleanup crew, Carmen.
Shout out to our ring crew coming out here and doing the work. Always give props. And right now we're being joined by the one, the only, #1 contender for the New South Championship, Dylan McQueen.
Thank you so much for that warm introduction, Carmen. And before we start, I've got to say, guys, I've been a little hard on you guys. I watched it back on IWTV. I apologize.
It's really nice of you, Dylan. That's real
straight up.
I'm just kidding.
Should have known. Oh, an uppercut. Kevin Ryan taking this fight to the big Alex Kane right off the bat.
Oh,
I gotta ask Dylan, how did you and Alex Kane become acquainted?
I'm sorry, I can't focus. I'm watching the action right now. Come on, Alex.
I've got to say, Dylan, this is a huge acquisition for you. Alex Kane, one of the best wrestlers I've ever seen in the New South ring. It's quite the huge get for you.
Oh! Kevin Ryan with a big drop kick off the top rope. Both of these fellas making their presence known here in Gaston, Alabama.
Kevin Ryan better get off my man and stop listening to these delusional people here.
Well, as accomplished as Alex Kane is, Dylan, Kevin Ryan is no slouch in between the ropes, as we well know.
I don't need you to remind me of my client. And there he goes. Clothesline in the corner, and now Alex Kane taking control. Ooh, look at that shoulder tackle.
Just all that weight crashing into the midsection of Kevin Ryan like a freight train.
Oh my God, have you ever seen a move so beautiful? What a suplex. Let me tell you, Alex Kane knows every single one of them.
Four-car pileup of a suplex onto Kevin Ryan sends him flying clean across the ring.
And just after one, Kevin Ryan landing on the back of that neck, and you got to think, after each and every one of these suplexes, this is going to add up.
Suplex is definitely all about
Here we go. And
accumulated damage.
And there's another suplex to Kevin Ryan. How's it feel getting thrown around by Daddy?
Well, if there's anybody who knows how to pile on damage, it's Alex Kane, the suplex assassin.
He is here to deal all of this work. Kevin Ryan not where he wants to be right now in that bottom turnbuckle.
Wow, very observant. Of course, he's not where he wants to be. Another suplex. He's not where he wants to be because he's in the ring with Alex Kane. But that's just where we like him. On his back.
It's definitely a tough battle. I got to say that, Dylan.
Tell you
His
what,
house. That's right.
the sheer strength of Alex Kane yanking Kevin Ryan up into his arms with one hand.
Kevin Ryan, though, firing back.
Mounting some offense. Here we go.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Dangerous situation here.
Bye-bye.
What we got here?
Oh, an insane suplex by a monster of a man, Alex Kane, taking it to Kevin Ryan.
I have never seen a suplex just dealt out like that. The sheer strength of Alex Kane.
It was hot, right?
It's absolutely impressive.
Come on.
The suplex is a simple yet effective move, Carmen, and Alex Kane is a man who knows how to employ it in a variety of creative ways.
Well, you and Carmen know about being simple, but there is nothing simple about Alex Kane, okay, Grease Monkey?
Oh, Kevin Ryan! Had that one scouted.
Oh! You can throw those kicks all day, but you can't put down a beast like Alex Kane.
The
That
strength
lariat.
of Alex Kane is too much for Kevin Ryan. Just as soon as he starts to mount some sort of offense, just cut right off by the suplex assassin.
Kane certainly put the brakes on at that point.
You know, I wish your top and bottom lip would put the brakes on, Grease Monkey, because I'm tired of hearing your voice and it's just the first match.
Grease Monkey's about to put the bricks to you, Dylan McQueen.
I'd like to see you try. Alex Kane mounting strikes on Kevin Ryan.
About to say, Alex Kane putting the brakes on Kevin Ryan right now with those clubbing blows. Kevin Ryan may be out of this.
And he's standing over him just like he should. Alex Kane is definitely outmatched Kevin Ryan.
Kevin Ryan having a hard time finding his feet right now after all that damage has been piled on.
Finding his feet, he doesn't even know where he is.
And the life has been sucked out of this crowd.
Do it.
We're firmly behind Kevin Ryan, but they don't know what to think right now.
End him
Oh,
right
Lord
now.
have mercy.
End him right now, Kane.
Absolutely stunned. And if he hits this German suplex, it is over. Kevin Ryan lands on his feet.
Lord, what were you saying about not
Kane.
finding his
No,
feet?
Kane. Watch out, he's up.
Absolutely impressive.
Oh!
Kevin Ryan's opening.
What a cheap kick. What kind of man do you have to be to attack someone from behind?
The blind spot is an effective place to attack from, as you well know, Dylan McQueen.
Hey, we don't talk about my blind spot, okay? That's discrimination.
Kevin Ryan.
Oh my God!
Moonsault to the floor.
Crashing
Get up.
down.
Get up, Kane! Get up!
And this is the best Kevin Ryan has looked all match, Grease Monkey.
Absolutely. Finally able to mount some offense on Alex Kane.
The momentum is slowly shifting into the favor of brain-dead Kevin Ryan, but he's got to stay on top of Alex Kane. Oh!
He got lucky with one moonsault, okay? He's not getting the momentum back. Look at Kane putting him right back down with another suplex to the apron.
Certainly got unlucky crashing onto that ring apron like that.
It's hard to keep Alex Kane down.
And the good luck takes a turn.
Get up, Kane!
Grease Monkey sensing you ain't enjoying this match particularly at this point.
Oh my God!
Oh! Ladies and gentlemen,
That thud was sickening.
Lord have mercy, we heard that all the way across the ring, Carmen. That was the sound of a human skull slapping the hard floor. Both men
No.
somehow back up into the ring now.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Kevin Ryan where he likes to be.
And Dylan McQueen has left the commentary table.
Dylan McQueen not able to handle all the excitement of Kevin Ryan flying off the top rope, Carmen.
Definitely, Dylan has a vested interest in this match.
So much for unbiased journalism.
Alex Kane struggling to get to his feet right now. Oh, this could be it! A knockout blow from Kevin Ryan!
Kevin Ryan going for that kill shot. Maybe a little too.
This is it! This is it! A 3 count! Kevin Ryan picked up the victory!
Wait, hey, hold on a second.
Oh, come on!
Dylan McQueen seems
You and I both know his foot was not on that rope.
No. Alex,
Dylan McQueen trying to hijack this match.
Alex Kane certainly did not touch that rope. Kevin
Ryan won this match clean as a whistle.
Well,
It's a travesty of justice.
Kevin Ryan got a straight up 1, 2, 3, but thanks to the intervention of Dylan McQueen,
Kevin Ryan can't be distracted. Oh! The spear!
huge spear takes out Kevin Ryan.
You cannot take your eyes off of Alex Kane.
Not even
This
for
is a dangerous individual, and that is why right there.
not for a second, Carmen. You can't look away.
Kevin Ryan is in trouble. Oh! And that's all she wrote.
Thanks to Dylan McQueen.